Good evening and welcome to another EGTV Channel 6 sporting event. I'm Bill Beaupre and joining me tonight is my good friend Mayor Johnson. And tonight we have varsity wrestling with the Elk Grove Grenadiers taking on the Wheeling Wildcats. And Craig, Elk Grove is having one heck of a season this year, aren't they?
It's really turned around. Coach Vargas has done a phenomenal job. Winning record, double winning record this year, and that hasn't happened often at Elk Grove in wrestling, but I can't say nothing but great things about what he's been doing for this program.
Yeah, with a record of 11-7, above 500 is impressive, and he's doing a nice job because you know, if you look at the records, he's got like maybe 4 or 5 or maybe 3 or 4 really good quality wrestlers. But he's done a great job filling in the spots to get wins.
And that's the key, Bill. Not only you're always going to have a few real good standout, what we call stud wrestlers, but he's got quality at the other weights, which really makes a difference in a team, especially in competition. You know, your studs are always going to come for you. You need the backup guys, the other weights to come through, and he's got some good guys there too. He's got a solid team, no question.
Yeah, and the thing to look for tonight, it looks like they're going to start at 160, and I don't know if that was by chance or not, but probably the premier event will be the last meet of the last one of the night at 152, where you're going to have Joey Gaskell, that's 23-5, a section qualifier, going up against Andy Madrigal, who's 21-5, and an honor roll just came out from the Daily Herald today, and both of them were on there. So, boy, you're going to have two studs going at it at 152.
And, you know, hopefully, in a way, you want to see it come down to that match because that's what you like to see. You know, the best guys going to win or lose it for your team. And but look at the lineup Elk Grove has. I think they're going to have a pretty good night, I think, tonight.
Yeah, and there are a couple solid wrestlers for Wheeling. We mentioned Andy Madrigal, but also you have right above that at 145, John Smith, who I think you recall the Smith brothers have been at Wheeling for quite a while.
Not only did Junior wrestle the Smith boys quite a bit, I also coach against a lot of Smith boys. So, yeah, they're a wrestling family. They're an icon up in Wheeling, and it's good to see them still going on.
And as good as that family is, they're probably wondering why he's got 3 losses. He's 33-3.
Well, you know, wrestling, you never know. On any given day, someone can catch you. But it should be exciting. It should be a great match.
Yeah, and he'll be going up against little Joe Split, yeah, who you coached the Split, the older brother, quite a while ago.
Tony was my captain of my team and did a great job. So, hey, but that's what you want. When you're a wrestler, Bill, you want to go against the best all the time because you're only going to get better by going against the best. And these guys now, not only looking at dual meet fixtures, but they're starting to focus on the state series that starts in a couple weeks. And that's the ultimate goal of any wrestler is get down to Champaign and wrestle under those lights as Urbana there. So they're all starting to focus that way, and these matches help them get ready for that.
Well, if you get better by wrestling the best, Joe should be pretty good by the time he gets done with that match because I think he's been out for a little bit, and he's coming up to varsity, and he's going to be welcomed by Mr. Smith.
Well, it should be exciting. We'll see what happens.
So now they bounced the board back to 113, so maybe it wasn't at 160 they're going to start. They might start at the 113 weight.
Yeah, usually what happens, Bill, with wrestling is after you do the weigh-in, you pull a weight out because when I wrestled way back when, you always start the lightweight, went to heavyweight, and you know you want to see other kids get more limelight, more matches up front. So, you know, I like the idea of drawing. So they probably draw the 113 because there's a 106 match. It's a forfeit tonight for Elk Grove, but you know, then maybe that's the weight they pulled.
Well, and again, the Coach Varga with flexibility, able to bounce around some of the different wrestlers. Danny Gaskell, I think he's just a freshman, but he's 5-0 on the season on varsity, and he's going to bounce him to the 113 and put Griffin McEnroe, who's had an exceptional season, down to 120. So this is our first chance to see Danny Gaskell as a freshman.
They're at 160, Bill.
Oh, now they bounce it back to 160.
There's awfully big 113s if they were.
Yeah, so this is a senior for Elk Grove. He's 2-15 on the season. Brian Art, which actually, if you look at him, he looks like a really good pitcher, and that's what Coach Vargas said is he's an exceptional pitcher.
He's going against John Garcia there for Wheeling. Tied up there, looking for some hand control, inside control. Attempted shot.
Yeah, and John Garcia, this is his first varsity match, so this should be a pretty good match.
Somewhat evenly matched wrestlers here. Both trying to get inside control, work for something.
Yeah, and Coach Vargas for Elk Grove Didn't he graduate from Wheeling, Craig?
Yeah, he actually was a senior my first year as a head coach here. He was a senior for Wheeling before he went on to wrestle for Elmhurst. Had a great career there. He had a great, good career for Wheeling also. He was a 189 pounder back then.
And I believe he went on to Elmhurst and
Yeah.
did an exceptional job at Elmhurst.
Yes, he did. Very good. And he's really, like I say, starting to get the results of his hard work here at Elk Grove.
So again, Brian Art, a senior for Elk Grove in the green, gold, and white singlet against Wheeling in the blue. We got no score with 30 seconds left in the first.
Yeah, they're doing a little dancing out there right now, trying to get some inside control, but someone's going to have to make a shot here. The period's almost over, not even one good shot yet.
And again, Brian with a couple victories on varsity, and John Garcia looking for his first victory on varsity.
You can hear the coach a little bit, Bill. I think they're getting a little frustrated watching this. I want to see some action.
But when you start winning, the record going up, these are the type of matches that do make a difference. I mean, sometimes you think they are the more exciting ones. But these are points for team, and it's important.
Oh, yes. Every match counts. You'd be amazed. I get there how many times you don't realize the first match you thought was no big deal cost you the meet. So Elk Grove deferred over to Wheeling. They chose down.
Which is good. I mean, we don't know a lot about either one of these wrestlers, so it's hard to say who's better up or down. But I guess Wheeling wants to see how good he is covering, because sometimes you can get that easy point escaping. And Wheeling does get to his feet. Elk Grove ties up that leg and able to drive him back. And Elk Grove does a nice job not allowing that escape. So it'll stay 0-0 and Wheeling will still be down.
One thing I used to always advocate for when I was coaching, I'd love to see like college has riding time where caution because Elk Grove didn't put his hand on his belly button. Like see riding time. It teaches wrestlers to control the guys like, Brian's doing a nice job now on top. You want to reward him for that. That's a lot of hard work keeping a guy down under control. So I'm hoping someday the high school will pick that up too.
I would agree, and I think you'd probably have less stalls and less guys just sitting on the bottom if they knew they were giving up a point just for sitting there.
Yep.
But both these wrestlers are still working. No one has given up down there yet.
He's keeping tied up pretty good. He's working.
And just a minute left in this second, and you're right. If he can keep him down and go to that third period, being able to be down in that third, he can get a pretty easy escape point and win 1-0.
Always an advantage if you can do that. Always one choice if you can. See, he's keeping those hips tight on him. Good control, waist control, tight waist control, working that ankle. Ref will watch. He only let you hold that ankle for so long. Oh, it could be a cradle.
Yeah,
could be a cradle.
Yeah, if he would have come around just a little bit, although now the Wheeling is back up on his feet, and there's that point.
Yep.
It took him a while to get it, but he didn't give up. John Garcia for Wheeling goes up 1-0 with 40 seconds left in the second. And now we're back to how we were in the first, where neither one of them could get the takedown. Yeah, nice shot there by Brian. If he could have been just a little bit lower.
They got the head control, but you hear the coach saying you got to duck and roll. See,
Yep.
they want him to get that shot. There, he's in on it deep. Spread those legs. He did a nice job getting out. He's got control now. Snap him down. Snap him down. He spins around behind him. Snap him and spin. Nope. We lost that control. 5 seconds left. Yeah. So he's going to have to do some work in that third period, Bill.
Yeah, the advantage he has is that he will be able to get that easy escape, hopefully, and tie it up 1-0. Coach Vargas mentioned that Brian for Elk Grove is an exceptional baseball pitcher, and you can kind of see that with his
lanky arm.
Yeah, with his length, you can see him coming off that mound. So, but that ain't going to help him right now. Wheeling does a nice job tying that arm up underneath, not allowing him get to all four. But Wheeling does have to be careful because he's got to continue to work, or he might get a stall just laying on top.
Refs don't like see him staying parallel to each other. They want to see him work side to side. Now he's going to the side, which will make the ref happy.
Yeah.
See how he's coming on the side, work that arm up.
Boy, and I'll tell you, Elk Grove, Wheeling started to get kind of high there. Elk Grove could have probably spun him.
Elk Grove's got to work a little bit too before they call him.
Boy, he's got to be careful, too, because he's going to try to cradle him down below.
He's got the... This is a chance right here. Stand it up. Stand it up. Okay. He tied up that ankle with his other leg.
Yeah, he did a nice job tying it up there.
1 minute left.
And, 3 2-minute periods doesn't sound like a lot. But, man, when you're out there working like that, watch when they get up. They're both going to be exhausted.
Especially this. They're working hard. When you're down wrestling, it takes a lot out of you. On your feet's a little bit easier, but not on down wrestle like this.
We mentioned that escape being so important at either side, and we did say 1-0. We were hoping it was going to go Elk Grove's way, but it looks like it might go Wheeling's way with just 37 seconds left.
He's got to get up. You hear Coach Vargas giving him encouragement.
Well, and
work.
I will say John Garcia for Wheeling.
Up, there it is. Up, off the mat. Nope.
Not sure if they gave it to him or not.
He still had control of him. 24 seconds. He's got to make the first move. If he breaks him down, it'll eat up too much of the clock.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Sometimes this might be an advantage because that initial burst, boom, it has to be like instantaneous.
That's hard. Broke him down.
He had it for a second, and then you're right. He was just tore right back down.
You see, he's working good wrist control. It's amazing how you can control a wrestler with just controlling the wrist, and that's what he's trying to do here.
So again, maybe not like the most exciting match of all of them, but it's 1-0, and Wheeling gets the important points there.
3 team points for that. Nope, not enough time. Tough match. 1-0 is always hard to lose.
Yeah, that was a very tough match, but
you tell them both a little bit tired, especially the bottom guy, Bill. That's a lot of work on the bottom.
Oh yeah, they're both exhausted. So 1-0. So we're going to go right from 160 to 170. Where Coach added, I believe this is Matt Schau.
Right.
Who he added. And then Ben Umansky. And Ben was one of the more solid wrestlers for Wheeling. Is that a different color singlet?
Yeah, that's the old ones for, well, I can't tell which one's old anymore. Wheeling had both for a long time. It's like the old school one.
I thought it was Elk Grove going against Elk Grove there for a minute.
I like Elk Grove's new singlets. They look good.
Yeah, but Umansky 15 and 15. So 30 matches, and he's 500, so he's a solid wrestler. And Matt Shaw for Elk Grove. And Wheeling wins that first match 1-0. They go up 3-0. And how does the scoring work?
Well, if you win by points of 7 or less, your team gets 3. 8 to 14, you get 4. If you get 15 points, they stop the match as a tech fall. You get 5 points. And if you pin a guy, you get 6. He's in tight on that leg. He's got to work his way up around his waist with those hands. Or he's got to step around on that one, get around to him. Keep that leg. He's got to keep that leg, get off the side. Now he can get in trouble.
Yeah.
Got to be careful.
Yeah, Matt really did a nice job grabbing the leg, got in trouble, but now he got it back.
If he keeps that leg.
He's almost better just starting over.
He's got that leg. He can work through him now. Now he's losing. Get behind him. Get him on the mat and get behind him. Get that arm out and get behind him.
Yeah, it's very neutral.
Get that arm out and get behind him. Get behind. Out of bounds.
Yeah, that was kind of going both ways.
Yes.
That could have went either way any second there. But the initial shot, Matt really did have a clean leg and almost threw him to the side. So it remains 0-0 with just 25 seconds left in the first.
About 10 seconds left. Looks like it's going to be choice is going to be a big one in this one. Elk Grove had last meet they deferred to Wheeling. This time Wheeling gets called. They'll probably take down. That's it.
Yeah, so very much like the first match.
Yeah, see, Wheeling's going to take down. Usually what you're going to do, Bill, if it's 0-0 going second period, you want down. So because the guy that gets the first point, if you should go to overtime, that makes a big difference in choices. and that's important. Oh, nice switch up, got out. Oh, nice throw, right to his
Wow.
back. Nice throw. He set up for that beautiful.
Mansky for Wheeling.
And he's a strong kid.
And he threw him right to his back.
He's a strong kid. He's got some there on there.
And Matt's in a little bit of
He'll
trouble
walk toward
right
the head
now.
a little bit. Walk toward the head a little bit. Got to get up under the head a little more and pick up the head. Elk Grove should utilize the edge of the mat there. Utilize the edge of the mat.
Yeah, he should almost be pushing with his feet.
Yeah, work his way toward
move his
that.
shoulders.
Work his way. See, he got a little high on that. He got a little high.
Wow, another
Yes.
reversal.
He got a little high, try and squeeze his shoulder down. That's what happens to
So
us.
Matt Shaw did a nice job reversing at Wheeling. Ben Umansky.
He's going to switch here. He may
three-
switch him. Here he comes.
He did get 3 back points, so
Yes.
it's 5-2.
He's about to get one for escape. He's got the escape.
Yeah, he does get the escape, so he goes up 6-2.
What happened on that, Bill, is when you got a guy, you got him locked up like that, you have a tendency to try to put too much weight to get his shoulder down, get the pin, get too high like he did, and the guy just reverses him. It's a big mistake a lot of wrestlers make, but
Yeah, but boy, you could see the strength of that Wheeling wrestler when
Yes.
he just threw him straight
Yeah.
to his back.
he caught him good. He put his arm up and got right underneath and took him right down.
So a very slow first at 0-0 and nothing but points here in the second.
He's in
Boy,
on
a
that
nice
leg.
shot. He's got the ankle low.
He's in on that leg. Yep. Wheeling got it.
Yeah,
'Cause he's got his
kinda
leg.
surprised.
No,
though.
he's got his
It's-
control. He's got his leg almost in there. See how he's going to bring him over possibly. He's not. Got to be careful. Us watching for potential injury. Yeah, too dangerous. Yeah, too
Yeah,
dangerous.
I'll tell you, I'm still surprised at 2 though, because it was pretty neutral position.
Once he got his leg around, it's almost like he threw his leg in there, Bill. The ref did the right thing. He was underneath his arms, and he had control. You saw he was trying to bring him to his back.
Yeah, with his arm.
Yeah, you got to be careful. I'm glad to see the ref. Refs got to be very careful. You don't want to hurt someone.
Yeah, so it's 8-2. A lot of points put up here by Wheeling.
Hey, give Elk Grove credit. He avoided getting pinned. He was in there deep on him.
Yeah, and he almost got out of there again, just under 10 seconds in
He
the
rides
second.
awfully high. He rides high. That should be an advantage for Elk Grove. So Elk Grove will get choices period. Hopefully he'll take down.
Although down, he hasn't done that great. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised.
Oh, he's going neutral.
Yeah, I would have liked to seen him on top just to see how he could ride.
Well, he did start the second period on top, and
Oh, that's true. He did. He got flipped on his
yeah,
back.
that wasn't too good.
So yeah, I guess the best option is up. So 8-2. Start of the third.
And watch it. Right
Wow, what a nice. You know, he actually almost missed the leg,
He
but he
did.
was able to just control his body and pull it back through.
there. Slip around. He's going to let him go and go for another takedown. Yeah, that's what he did. He shot, didn't get the leg, but he slipped underneath and switched right around behind him.
Yeah, and you know, he's 170, you know, so he's starting to get a little bit bigger, and that was a pretty
Nice
shifty
shot.
move.
See, now he's on that one deep. That one he'll finish. He'll come up around the waist, right there.
Yeah, so it's 10-3, just
12-3 now.
putting the points up.
Now he'll get that extra point I was talking about.
Boy, he got a little lazy getting out of there,
Yep.
though, and it grabbed his leg.
If not, if they come off the mat, he'll get one. Oh, he may get the reversal.
I would give him the reversal right there.
He will give him probably one. Yeah, 1 point. Yeah.
Escape.
Yeah, it was so neutral looking. That's why
Yeah.
he do that. He's now coach is going to probably argue for a 2-point reversal or takedown. I mean,
You
a
know,
reversal. One of them.
We didn't
Reversal.
have the best angle of the mat, but I think if he would have tried to keep those 2 feet in, they probably would have got the
might have.
reversal.
He might have.
Because he did kind of fall off the mat with them, where sometimes you see those guys try to stick those toes in the mat.
Yeah. I think coach is trying to work the ref a little bit, which is not bad.
Yeah, and Matt Shaw is tired for Elk Grove, but you know he's still in there fighting. It's 12-4,
Yep.
and he did a nice job.
Oh, deep shot.
Yeah, that was a double leg deep shot where there was no question that he was going down on that one. So 14-4, and
Coach wants
what's
them to turn him for the points.
and these are important points for Wheeling,
Yes.
because there are some matches coming up that should go Elk Grove's way. So Coach knows if he can get an extra 2 or 3 points out of this, that's huge.
Well, he's got the 4 points now. The only way he's going to get more points is to get the major. He's not going to get that, so he's better off riding it out and getting his, 4 points.
And obviously the best thing to do would be to pin him.
Yeah, but he won't get him pinned that quick. He's going to try to get some back points here. He'll get 2 points out of this.
So that's going to do it. So Matt Shaw fought hard, but goes down right now 16-4. I don't know if they'll add anything to that or not.
No, that was it.
So 16-4. It was 3-0 in favor of Wheeling. And after that 170-pound won by Ben Umansky, goes to 16-15 on the season. Solid season.
Yes.
It's not easy wrestling. So they're going to work on the points up there. Right now they have 4-0, but no, that ain't correct.
No, it should have been 4 points. Should be 7 now, yeah.
So that's going to bring us to 182.
Nice takedown.
And Brady Tosterod, who's actually a solid senior as well at 13-14, going up against Chris Trejo. And I think Chris was a late addition at 182.
He took him down pretty easy there. Throwing the legs in. You see taller, thinner guys like this, they love to lose your legs, put you back on back points like that, but he's off the map.
Now you hear Brady, tall kid. You think 13-14 doesn't sound that great. He's a freshman wrestling varsity. So you're going to run into a lot of strong, tough seniors.
And he's a tall, kind of lanky wrestler. You're right. You got a lot of tall, thin wrestlers. You got a big basketball team out there. But no, he used the legs, which is good. Obviously, he's got experience to be wrestling like that. No question about that.
Now, the impressive thing about Brady is obviously last year he's a 3-time IKWF state place winner.
Yeah, here goes.
He took
nice.
3rd, 4th, and 3rd, so he knows what he's doing out there.
You see that once he gets on top, he got leg control. He's coming across now. He may come to look for the butcher. Yeah, he's looking for the butcher right here. Nope, didn't get it. Set up for something else. He comes across hard. He knows what he's here's the butcher again.
Yeah,
he's giving him the butcher right there. Right there. He's going to run it toward the head. There he goes, right there. He's got him. Plenty of time. Just take his time. There you go. Yep.
Wow, impressive win to bring him to 500. He'll go to 14-14 on the season.
At 182.
And again, just a freshman.
Yep.
And you know he's going to, I mean, he's a strong kid now, don't get me wrong, but you know he's going to get stronger as it goes on.
Yeah.
He is not going to be easy to wrestle down the road.
Yeah, he set that butcher up beautifully. And once you get that in tight, it's over.
So impressive by the freshman.
Here's a good Eric.
Eiderling?
I would think so.
Yeah, senior, so he's going to be strong. He's got a couple wins on the season going up against Luis Gonzalez, who's got a few wins. So pretty comparable on paper, but that doesn't mean anything until you start wrestling.
Again, another tall, leaner wrestler there for Elk Grove.
Yeah, and he, again, a football player. A lot of these guys that play a few sports.
Football and wrestling are made for each other. Both guys looking for control.
So after that pin, like you mentioned, 6 points for a pin, Elk Grove finds himself only down 1.
Yep.
And this is the 195-pound weight class.
We're working with the big boys here.
And again, even Eric, tall for his weight.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Elk Grove's got a lot of tall. You probably match up good against the basketball team. But he's looking for something. It's hard when you get a little shorter wrestlers, Bill. They're looking for that leg. It's
not as long, and it's harder to see.
Yeah. When I wrestled, I used to love tall wrestlers. There was a lot of leg for me to shoot at. I like that. Makes it difficult go for a shorter guy there.
Again, important points for the team competition.
Good not being a closer match. They each get a forfeit tonight, so that balances out. Not much action here.
The head wrestling coach for Wheeling, Charlie Curran, just a couple years there now, right?
Yeah, this second year. He actually wrestled for Hershey High School, local boy, and went on to Elmhurst College, just like Coach Vargas went from there. And he actually wrestled when Greg Jr. was wrestling. So I've known Charlie a long time. Very good guy, and I'm glad to see him get the head position. He's a hard worker.
And 2 young coaches with Coach Vargas across the mat.
Yeah. It's a new generation, Bill. Us old guys, our times have come and gone. Now let the young guys step up.
So after 1-0-0, Wheeling will go down, Elk Grove on top, and see how Eric does, keeping Wheeling down and avoiding giving up that point.
Chopping that arm, try to break him down. That's good.
Nice job.
Yes. Make him work back up again. It takes a lot of energy to work back up. Keep that weight on top of him.
Because Luis Gonzalez for Wheeling looks like he's a strong kid, so you really don't want him to get on top.
He's working the half, kind of high there. He's got to break him down.
Yeah, definitely
Chopping
has to
that
be
elbow.
careful.
That elbow's going to be sore tomorrow for Lewis. Locked hands. Ugh.
Yeah, you don't want to give up a point on this close a match on something like that.
It's natural reaction, unfortunately, and I know how much experience Elk Grove has there. It's your first thing to do is grab them like that.
Yeah, both these wrestlers, not a ton of matches on the year.
Yeah. Boy, he sure chops that elbow. He's going to be sore tomorrow, I'm telling you. I've been through that a lot. And it's legal. That's what you're supposed to do. Chop it and get him working down.
I mean, he's really doing a nice job with riding time.
Yes.
He's got to be careful. He kind of got a little high there again.
Yep, right there, up. See, Wheeling reached back like that. Otherwise, he had him to get out.
But just a minute left
Yeah.
in the second.
Hard crossface. Now he may look for the butcher, too. Nope.
You know, if nothing else, he might be tiring out Luis Gonzalez for that third period.
Yep. I give Eric credit. He's aggressive. I mean, those chops in the elbow and the hard crossface, he's aggressive when he's out there.
But it's a
Gotta give him
lot harder on the bottom
yes.
trying to get up.
Yep.
But
Well,
that-
now be careful. Watch his weight. Nope.
boy,
Good.
he could have actually almost tilted him on that to get him on his back.
He's got that elbow or that wrist. See? They're talking about it. The coach is trying to tell him.
Yeah, Eric is really doing a nice job looking over at Coach for direction while he's wrestling.
But like you said, Bill, that's where that locked hand penalty comes back to bite you. Great ride.
Well, if he can get out of here 1-0, though, it's just like giving up an escape. So, I mean, all he'll have to do is stand up in the third and it's tied. Boy, careful with that arm. It might be in a dangerous position on the back there. Great job keeping him down. That is not easy.
So now that's where, like I said before, I'd love to see riding time in high school. I mean, he would have had 2-minute riding time, guaranteed a point.
Yeah, it should be 1-1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they give it at the end of the match, but yeah, he's in good position for it.
Boy, nice fast stand-up.
Yep, he's out.
Great job
He's out.
getting out of there.
Well, now it's tied.
Yeah, nice job. Now if he can just get him down and
The takedown will win it.
Eric, being on top through that whole second, I think just has a little bit more gas than Louise right now.
You can see it. You can see it in Luis. He's a little tired.
Yeah.
That's where Eric should now be pushing it. He
Yep.
should be pressing it on him.
Yeah, and it does look like he's going to push it a little bit harder.
And you can see Luis is backing up. Eric's more the aggressor, so Luis is backing up. That's a sign of usually being tired. He's also more flat foot. That's where I'm sure Coach Wynn's saying push it, push it, push it.
And I don't know if either one of these wrestlers would want to go to overtime.
No.
Because they are both getting tired now. There's
Nice
nice
shot.
shot.
Nice shot.
And if he can pull it in, and he does.
He got it.
Nice job. And now we've seen in that second period, the riding, he's able to keep him down, so he should be able to hold on to a 3-1 victory with just a minute left in the match. That's huge for Elk Grove.
Yes. And it was a nice shot. He got in deep, finished it up.
After a couple matches, Elk Grove was down 7-0. He can start to hang your head a little bit, but they came right back with a pin, and now they should win this if he can just ride out the next 40 seconds.
And you can see Luis, he's tired. You can see his head's down, laying on the mat. He's gassed right now.
And even if you had to let him go, just let him stand up. Do not let him reverse, because you let him stand up at just a point.
Right. But I don't think he has to worry. You can see Luis, we're in good shape here. 20 seconds left.
And I will say the refs have been, I don't know, I'll say nice. They haven't really said anything about stalling or not doing anything yet, because some matches I've seen, they're right on top of it.
Refs can also tell, they can tell, level, experience and stuff too, and They do that. Nice
Boy,
match. Nice
huge
match.
win.
Eric did a great job.
Yeah, Eric did a nice job. Gets his 3rd win of the season at 195, which is not an easy weight.
And that helps for seed and come conference, Bill. Anytime you beat your fellow conference opponents, that helps.
But more importantly, that's 3 more points for Elk Grove, who was down 7-0, and now they're up 9-7.
Yep.
So that brings up one of Elk Grove's better wrestlers, Devon Tillman.
He's got a forfeit.
He does he?
Yeah, he's got a forfeit.
Because I thought I had someone slated in there, but you're
I
right.
think they're going to move him to heavyweight.
Well, that was one of Elk Grove's better wrestlers,
Yeah,
too.
I'm sure that's why the coach did it.
excited to see him wrestle.
Well, you see the wrestler from Elk Grove is 3-4, so compared to 19-7.
Yeah, so honestly, we don't know for sure, but we're pretty confident that that's Aiden McCoy for Wheeling that was slotted for 220, and you're right, they're going to move him down to 285, so that Emmanuel Gonzalez for Elk Grove. Similar records at 3-4 and 2-5, neither one of them with a ton of bouts, but a few wins each.
Well, a little more evenly matched, and coach is thinking, do I have a better chance here? The other one, so off the map.
Yeah, Aiden McCoy with a nice shot there. Devon Tillman, he didn't get his night of wrestling, but he's 19-7 at 220 as a senior. Plays varsity football. He was a JV conference champ last year. And
solid wrestler, solid
his
wrestler.
brother, I think it was Deontay, lost an OT last year in 17 to qualify, or a couple years ago to state. So obviously a wrestling family, so it's too bad we didn't get to see him, although we did get to see him get his hand raised, so he did get a victory.
Elk Grove got hit with a stalling bill on that last attempt to take down by Wheeling. He was backing up too much, and the ref hit him with the stalling call. It's a warning.
I just mentioned we haven't seen any stalls, and right after I say that, he calls a stall.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they do not like you backing up.
See how he's backing up again. He's got to be careful. See? Now he's giving him a point, stalling again. He's not. You got to be moving forward or circling.
Yeah.
He's constantly going backwards. He got hit with a point already.
Well, and Aiden McCoy, is just extremely confident out there, really. Yeah. I mean, he is just walking straight ahead. And
I'm surprised that ref didn't let him take. There he goes. He's got to take down there.
Yeah, so Wheeling goes up 1-0 on the stall, and then 3-0 with 2 points for the takedown. I tell you, look at the high-tech camera equipment at the high school.
Better than what we're looking at.
I mean, is that impressive?
Yeah. They just let him start on the feet, so gave up a point. So he go for a takedown again for Wheeling. Yeah, they got, look at all the data, stats they have on there. It's nice.
So Wheeling, like you mentioned, Craig, he just said let him up, and he gave away a point
to get this takedown here.
Yeah, he feels that he could pretty much take down Emmanuel Gonzalez at will, although Emmanuel is fighting a little bit right there, not letting it, but Aiden did a nice job just walking around.
Yeah, he stepped over, blocked that thing. He's looking out for back points. Oh, he caught him.
Wow, Emmanuel Gonzalez flips it around, and actually Aiden is on his back right now in a little bit of trouble.
5 seconds.
He will get back points, but I'll tell you, there's quick pins, so if he can get him down.
Nope.
Whoa! He does get 3 back points, though, and it does go 6-5, so just like that, when Wheeling thought that they probably had a match here that they could take care of, boy, Emmanuel Gonzalez flips it around and takes the lead 6-5 into the second.
All right, now 7-5 because Wheeling's going to start him on the feet. It was Elk Grove's choice. They took down. Coach Kern's not a little happy over there on the Wheeling side.
No, and you know what? I'll tell you, Emmanuel Gonzalez, you can for Elk Grove, I can tell you could just tell he's happy now. You know what I mean? I think
he's
he
got
was
confidence.
feeling, you can see it just completely different before he was backing off that mat. And you're right, now he's like, yeah, I can wrestle with this guy.
It's amazing what a little confidence does for you, Bill.
Emmanuel also had a brother, Oscar, that had wrestled for Elk Grove, Oscar Gonzalez. And Emmanuel plays football as well. So 7-5 after Wheeling let Elk Grove stand on their feet again. Minute 20 left in the second.
Emmanuel's got to be careful. He's got to hit with 1 point for stalling. He could hit again if he's not careful.
Yeah, I was waiting to see the
too.
call there. He just
I
said
was
to
waiting.
get back in the middle, but I think if that happens again. No, I'll tell you,
See?
Emmanuel jumped right back into that middle, and Wheeling is a little bit slow to get back in there.
Coach Vargas just told him, hey, snap him down when he gets like that and come right around him. He's right. The Wheeling guy's getting his head low enough, he can snap it. Go. See, he's getting, watch it.
We're under a minute now in the second.
Time's on Elk Grove's side, down to, 50 seconds.
Yeah, Elk Grove up 7-5.
Just can't back up. Just can't back up. Circle.
And if you are going to back up, just what you said, circle back into the middle.
Ref will never call you for circling. 30 seconds almost. And he has to have a takedown.
It'll be interesting to see.
Wow, what a difference. I'll tell you, Bill. 20 seconds left. He's in good shape now. Just circle around. He's got it. Oh, Wheeling's looking a little tired, too, right now. See, he's circling now. Nice shot. Stop it. Got to stop it. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds.
Yeah,
he's down. He's going to get the takedown. Get it behind him.
Nice job getting the feet behind.
Takedown. That's it.
9-5.
That's a big win.
I'm not sure, Craig, if there's one more period.
Oh, you're right. That was the third period.
No, that's all right.
My bad. That was a nice big win.
You know, I don't completely trust that board 100% all the time, so I wasn't sure if I should trust that or you, but
No,
I
you're
thought
right.
there was only two because I was going to see. I was wondering who's going to go down here, and he takes down, and see how Elk Grove might be able to
That's
ride
a
this
caution.
out 9-5.
You didn't grab the elbow. You got to grab it. You can't just flop your hand on it.
Yeah, and it did go across.
Yeah. The belly. Well, that was a huge takedown beginning the second game. You see, he's tired on the bottom.
You know, we should mention as well, Emmanuel Gonzalez for Elk Grove is just a sophomore wrestling varsity at 285.
Yes.
So he is a strong kid.
Okay, he got his escape.
You know, he gave that up, but he didn't let up easy. He made Wheeling fight down there on the bottom.
See what a difference that takedown did. Takedown.
So he's got a 3-point
Yes.
cushion. So, I mean, just even if you let up one in a minute and a half, don't let up two.
Right. And that's the difference, right? It would have been 7-6. If you got the takedown, he could win, 8-7. Now he's got to get 2 takedowns. So he's got to let him go, take him down, let him go, take him down.
And not that it would have made a difference, but I'm pretty sure Wheeling gave up 2 points by just letting him to his feet.
Yes.
So Emmanuel doing a nice job kind of hand fighting, not allowing Wheeling to get set. Now we're under a minute. Emmanuel really doing a nice job and circling to the middle, not going back out.
He's got the leg. He's got the leg.
You know, if nothing else, this will take up some time. And you know what? He does a good job pushing the Wheeling off the mat, being the aggressor. I'll tell you, Elk Grove is excited right here.
I can tell it's been an awful long time since we beat Wheeling. Long time. Gotta be careful. Circle. Circle.
Yeah, just 30 seconds left. Up 3, Elk Grove. And the white and green singlet, Wheeling in the gold. Boy, just 15 seconds left. Now you can get excited.
Yeah. Oh, careful. Nope. Nice way. Got his leg out. He's fine.
Yeah, just fight it.
He's fine.
Just
He'll
push
get
it, and he's going to get 2 more. Impressive by Emmanuel Gonzalez. I'll tell you, as time runs out, he gets the extra 2 points. You can see he's excited about that.
So is Coach.
And I'll tell you what, that match did turn, Craig. I thought in that first period, I don't know, I thought Emmanuel was going to have a tough match there. Boy, 11-6. And after the forfeit and the win, Elk Grove is up 18-7.
Well, Wheeling get a forfeit here, so now it's going to be 18-13.
Yeah, Dimitri Burkett for Wheeling would have wrestled at 106. Just a sophomore, 5'5". And now we get into some interesting weights here.
Danny Gaskell.
Yeah, 113. Danny Gaskell. Don't know a lot about him, but I think he's 5-0, a freshman on the season. And maybe he might have started down. That's why he's only got 5 matches on the year. Because a lot of these guys have 30. But Danny in the green gold.
Nice stop.
Solid wrestler, though, as a freshman. But he's going up against Ryan Tinsley, just a year older, a sophomore, but also a solid wrestler. And a little bit different than when you look at those the heavyweights we just saw as far as the
quicker
speed.
Action, yeah. From the big boys to the little guys.
And Danny Gaskell has an older brother who's a pretty decent wrestler as well, Joey.
Yes, Joey's a good wrestler.
And that Joey will be at the 152, that last match we talked about. That should just be outstanding. So Elk Grove up 18-13 after they did give up that forfeit at 106.
Oh, nice shot. Nice shot, deep.
Yeah, Ryan went deep, but boy, Danny did
Nice
a nice
stop,
job
nice
fighting
defense.
it off.
Use the edge of the mat. That's what you always want to do. Use that edge of the mat for defense. Good job. Good job.
Yeah, so under a minute left in the first, 0-0. Each trying to feel each other out. You know, very similar body styles. Ryan, for wheeling, might just be a tad taller, but both kind of lengthy.
Good wrist control Elk Grove has.
Yeah,
Danny,
Danny.
yeah, they didn't like that. Ryan didn't like that control Danny had.
Yeah, and
Now he's trying to get back at him with it.
boy, he almost threw that hand off the head and had the leg.
But they both have.
Boy, Danny, nice job pushing the head down, trying to get behind, but you can see the speed. Boy, if Joe, whoa,
he's
Danny,
got the leg. He's got to be careful. He's got to be careful. Yeah, gave it up.
Yeah,
watch for the half.
I'll tell you, they were in that neutral position where it could have went either way, and Danny almost had it. But 2 points goes to Ryan, a quick 2-0 the wheeling. And, man, that was so fast. Just a few seconds left, and they're going to have the first period down. Boy, Danny, too bad. They could have went either way.
Yeah.
It was a strength. They were just fighting off each other, and Ryan, for wheeling, the sophomore, was just able to pull them down. Confirming that it's 113 out there.
Well, they're talking about who gets choice. Coach wants to make sure it's right up because when you have forfeits, it kind of throws it off.
Yeah.
Nice switch. Oh,
wow,
he was
almost
close.
had it.
That was close.
Yeah, Ryan did a nice job controlling it because he did almost sit out and spin on that.
Try to look. Wasn't sure he was going to try to throw some legs in. Keeping that ankle for a while. The ref's going to watch that. Now he's got that wrist control. Nope, lost it. Now he's coming up. Got to be careful. He's trying to throw him to the back.
Yeah, and Ryan got a little high a couple times there.
Got to be careful.
For wheeling. There's Danny, stands up that time. He's
locked
almost out of there.
Locked hands. Yes, he's got the switch. He's going to get the switch.
Wow, nice job, reversal.
And locked hands, 3-point move.
Yeah, so he went from down 2-0. And Danny with a little bit forceful in the back of the head there. He's going to give up a point for that. Gave him a little bit of a
gave him 1 point.
Forceful.
Gave Wheeling 1 point for that.
Yeah, so unfortunately after that he was up 3-2. Now it's 3-3. But control on top now.
He's going to get some back points here.
Yeah, he had the arm back.
Didn't get it back.
Boy, you can see Danny really just kind of woke up in the last minute, and he's all over the place right now. And you can see he's a skilled wrestler.
Suck him back right there. Too far off the mat.
Wow, nice job. You know, he tried to get him back down, but he did a nice job not giving it up either.
He's going to make sure they don't hang on too long.
Yeah, and you don't want locked hands.
Stalling for Elk Grove. He's got to do something from that position. There he goes.
Nice job getting him back down. Oh,
nice
wheeling,
move.
though, able to get it out and goes up 4-3 with 30 seconds left.
Elk Grove's got his warning for stalling on next time be a point.
Yeah, that was a tough place for a stall, too, because they were standing.
But you can't hang like that, Bill. You got to. Once he got the one, he took him right down, returned him. Sometimes you need that little fire to remind you to go.
Yeah, Danny was definitely the stronger wrestler for like a full minute there in the second. Now he just wants to be careful. There's only 5 seconds left. You don't want to give up any points here this close to the end of the second.
Well, we saw that happen in one heavyweight match.
Yeah, nice job there. You know, with everything that went on there, Danny's actually in a very good position, just down 1.
Now, if he escapes, going to come down to feet wrestling. He's got the elbow. He's going to come up now. He's going to get his point. There. Oh, reversed him.
Yeah, he got the 2. So 6-3, 2 big points there. You know, was just a point. Now he's down 3.
He's going to look to turn him here.
Down 3 with Ryan Tinsley.
Up. Inside cradle. There he goes.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough spot to pin him, though.
He could.
You know, because Danny's doing a nice job with those shoulders. But I'm surprised.
He's going to get 3 out of this.
Okay, I was going to say, I was surprised there was no points given on that.
The ref will wait till he breaks the hold. Otherwise, he can return him.
So it's 9-3. Danny's still trying to get out of there, but boy, look at how Wheeling has that leg tied up.
Up, he got up.
So 9-4.
Minute left.
And I'll tell you, with a minute, Danny could still throw him right to his back.
5-point move, tied up. Seen a lot of those. Especially when they get tired in the third period.
Yeah, I will say, though, Ryan Tinsley is in very good shape. He doesn't even seem like he's tired yet out there for Wheeling.
Yep.
Nice job. So Danny does get the 2.
Yep.
Wow, he could get him right to his back. He's got his arm. So 9-6, 30 seconds left. Tough position. What do you do here? Not a bad thing. Throw him off the mat and stop the clock. You can at least stand up and figure out what coach wants you to do. You let him up here?
No, coach isn't going to. I'm not going to question his call.
No, I know.
But, I mean, either way, you got to get back points. So whatever you feel more comfortable, come from your feet or from top. Feet might have been an easier way to do it if he was a good thrower or catches them. It's tough to do when you're on the top like that.
Just 15 seconds, and Ryan Tinsley for Wheeling, it just kind of
He's going to ride it out.
Yeah, just kind of moving and just doesn't want to get in trouble and doing the right thing. And sometimes that's the hardest thing to wrestle when the guy's not doing anything.
Yep.
So a great match there for
good match for a freshman.
Danny Gaskell. Yeah, freshman going about 2 solid wrestlers.
He did a nice job.
So a loss for Elk Grove there at 113, but that's going to bring us up to 120, where Griffin McEnroe
did a nice job. Learning experience. See, Coach Vargas, same thing. It's a learning experience.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, you hate to see someone lose, but boy, I'll tell you what, I bet you he learned a lot in that loss than some of those wins that he's had.
He's got 3 more years on varsity too,
so this
nice
is one
takedown
of
coming up.
Elk Grove's quality wrestlers, ones that'll go far.
Oh no, didn't give it to him. I thought he had his toes in.
Griffin McEnroe, he's 20-4, senior captain.
Yeah.
Last year was a regional champ and a sectional qualifier.
Look at that, fast on the ankle. Nice. He's got him there.
And you know what's nice too is when he gets that ankle, you know, he doesn't panic and have to do it right. He just takes his time, picks him up, and puts him down. He goes up 2-0, and he's going up against Jorge Montez, a junior with just a few wrestles as well. He's junior. He's 2-1, so he does have a winning record. But McEnroe up 2-0.
He's an aggressive. He's out there. He's gung ho.
Elk Grove team score up by 2, 18-16. Looking to, you never know, but I'm sure they'd like to get 6 points here.
They got 2 real good wrestlers coming up for Elk Grove too.
And there McEnroe stacks him right there and control it the whole time. It's amazing when you have a wrestler that just knows what they're doing.
Yes.
I mean, he's not panicking, and he's just taking his time. He has them in control. You know, he's got 2 back points already, and like you said, just waiting to see where it goes from there.
He's got the double bar arm. He'll walk it around.
And Montez for Wheeling, you can see he's strong. I mean, he's not giving it up easy.
Refs watch, make sure he's right. But he's going to walk this around. If he gets, he's got to step over and do it. Oh, no, he's got him right there. Right there. Step over now. He's got, no, he lost it.
So there he will get. I mean, it was a long time to get it, but he does have 2 points off the mat, so they'll stand up, or excuse me, Wheeling will be down. But Elk Grove goes up a quick 4-0. And, you know, I believe, too, as good as Griffin McEnroe looks, that he could actually wrestle at 113. Which is even scarier. He's this good at 120, and I think he could even go down a weight.
Yes. Oh, yeah, because he was thinking about going 113 tonight, which he may do for state. There he goes, right there. Right there. Squeeze that shoulder right there. Flip to a half. Yep. If
So
he
he'll
switched
get-
off to the half, he would have had a throw him that way, too.
So he'll get the back points again. Goes up 7-0 after the first. And Griffin has a twin brother that'll wrestle actually next. Can you imagine those two going at it when they were smaller? I mean, they'll probably still go at it, but
still going at home. Sure, the mama tell you some good stories.
yeah, they probably moved the table out of the family room, and
That's what we said Carper was made for.
so
There he
again,
goes, right there.
Griffin McEnroe up 9-0 in the second.
He likes throwing that bar at him. He's working it again. See? Left arm. Now he's going to look to run it. There it is. Right there. Right there. Stuck.
Yeah, he's
Step toward
he's
the
got
head.
him in a
Step
pretty
toward the
good
head.
position now. The one thing I will say, like I said, Jorge Montez for wheeling is a strong kid.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not just getting pinned; he's
Little
doing
high.
everything he can. And you're right.
A little high.
Now McEnroe is high and might be in a little bit of trouble.
By the edge of the mat. Work his way off. Yep.
So up 12-0.
Yep. 3 more points. He'll get a tech, but I'm sure Coach likes to get a pin out of it.
Well, yeah, because a tech is how many?
5 points for the team instead of 6.
And you'd hope it wouldn't come down to a point tonight, but there's been plenty of matches that a point is a big difference.
He's looking to do the same thing again. Watch, here it comes. Yeah, he's rolling through it. He's going to throw the half there. He's got the half now. Look at that. Oh,
That's
a little too high.
amazing.
Yeah, a
But he
little
gets
too
the 2 points to go up 14-0.
one more point. What happened here? Blood injury. First one tonight. He's got it on his arm.
Yeah, and I think it might have been coming off the wheeling.
Yeah.
Who's been fighting down there? I mean, he's going to be tired tonight. But yeah, as soon as they have blood anywhere, they stop it immediately, clean both, and clean the floor.
It's come a long way. What was it, 40 years ago when I graduated, we wrestled, there was blood all over the mat. We didn't worry about it. You clean it up before the next meet. No gloves on trainers, and you just rubbed your arm across your nose, got it off, and you went.
Yeah, so it's 14-0. 46 seconds left in the second. 1 point away from it being stopped, but so Griffin McEnroe in control of it.
Looks like he's ready to go.
Yeah, the only trick would be is I don't think he's up on his feet though. He's down, isn't he?
Yeah, he should be, right.
But I think the only question here would be is if he can pin him to get that extra point.
Yeah. Well, he's fighting, though. I don't know. It might be tough to pin him.
So I think they're ready to go now. Everything's cleaned up.
Waiting for the ref.
Looks like they got that no stop.
He's still got blood on his arm.
It looks like they still stopped the bleeding the same as the old days.
Tube up nose. Yep. Yeah. Any wrestler tell you get used to breathing with one nostril.
Yeah, if it was hard breathing before, it ain't going to be too much easier now.
No.
So, but otherwise, it's been a very quick match so far.
Yeah, an hour and
Well, actually, we're probably about 50 minutes right
Yeah.
now,
not bad.
and we just have a.
And they're all matches, not that many pins. So they're wrestling on full length. One saving grace up to this point is this is the first time we've had an injury time. That's what slows down sometimes quite a bit. This has already been about 4 or 5 minutes. Try and get the blood off his uniform, I think.
Uniform, arm, mat, nose, face. They're sure not moving that the quickest, though, are they? It's like they're like talking over there.
Yeah, like halftime.
Yeah, it is. It was pretty much halftime right there.
Let's see what he gets a couple black points here.
So Matt McEnroe back in control. 40 seconds left in the second, up 14-0. Really, the only question would be is if he's going to get 5 points or 6 points, and I think the coach would like to see a pin here. But Jorge Montez is not giving up, and I don't think he wants to give up a pin.
He's got the bar arm in again. He's going to run it over. And try to run it. Got it in pretty deep, too.
Yeah, just 10 seconds left. I don't know if he'll get the points before the end.
No.
It'll go to the third. Which should be interesting because it might be Wheeling's call, up or down.
Probably take down.
No, I guess it's Elk Grove's choice.
One's top. Well, he's picking top because if you're on your feet, a takedown. Now he's bleeding again. Yeah, because if he's on his feet, a takedown is 2, it's over. If he takes bottom, escape, it makes it 15-0's over. So he wants to take top and hopefully he can turn and pin him instead of just.
So another halftime here.
Yeah.
That's Coach Vargas out there still coaching.
You never miss the opportunity to work with one of the wrestlers, especially stuff that's so fresh in the mind what's going on. So he's talking about now how to bring the arm around to bring him over. So your coach tell him how to get a locked in seat behind. And because he's just missing it. He's close, but he's just missing it. He wants him to kind of throw it through instead of walking it so much.
And tonight it might not make that big a difference, but as you start to get into conference and sectionals, and if you have the ability to make it to state, that's a big difference on on some of the wrestlers.
Definitely. Well, last year he was a regional champ and sectional qualifier. Next step after this is state.
And Elk Grove has a great opportunity with 3 or 4 kids to go to state. They just gotta keep plugging away.
And these guys are seniors. This is their last chance. Bleeding again.
So I think what would be nice for us is maybe if we could get a point or a pin.
Wrestle more than 8 seconds.
This was a quick night. Because coming up at 126. Might be Damian Montez, which might be Jorge's brother, because they have the same last name. And he was put in at 126 to go up against Matt McEnroe, which obviously is Griffin's brother.
Yeah, brothers versus brothers. That'd be.
Well,
see who get bragging rights tonight.
Well, twins, both seniors, and Griffin goes at 113 and is 20-4, and then Matt, I'm not sure who's older. But Matt is 23-6, and also a 2018 sectional qualifier. And again, both honor roll in today's Daily Herald for wrestlers. But yeah, well, I would imagine they're close enough in weight. I'm sure Coach Vargas lets them go at it sometimes.
Oh, no question. Well, TR and Craigie both wrestled. TR was a senior, Craig was a freshman. Near the end of the year, the coach brought him upstairs and let them wrestle a little bit. But sometimes you gotta be careful, especially now these guys. The older the twins doesn't want to lose to the younger guys, so you never know.
Well, you're exactly right. You got to make sure that they don't get too heated in it, but you really want the best wrestlers wrestling against the best wrestlers. And when you have 2 qualifiers with 20 victories, I would have to think that they're going to cross paths in the gym just to get better wrestling each other. And I thought that was kind how you said TR wrestled Craigie.
We won't say what happened, but They didn't wrestle too often up there. I know that
Yeah,
much.
I'm sure that they were pretty similar in talent.
Luckily, T had 3 years of age and maturity on him.
So that helped for the first 20 seconds.
It was fun. Tierra's a bigger guy too, so that helped too. I think trainer's having a little work over there, trying to get it stopped. He's working a little more stuff to put up there.
Yeah, I don't know how far you can pack it up there.
Oh, you'd be amazed how much we can get up those nostrils. And trust me, a coach will not lose a match because of blood. We will find anything we need to stop it.
Well, I will say that I will
See,
be amazed.
He's going to tape it now. See, the coach just said tape it.
Yeah,
So if you notice, he's taping his nostril.
I
See?
will be amazed, though, that if they get that stop, they get it taped, and he comes back and wins this match, I will be impressed.
I wouldn't be betting on that one, Bill. Got a better chance the Bears win the Super Bowl this year. See what I told you? Coach will not. Coach will
Well,
not
no,
let that happen.
because the biggest thing would be, would you be giving up a point?
Yeah, because it's a forfeit.
Yeah.
Injury forfeit. Forfeit 6 points. So they'd rather, if they have to, give up 5 or maybe 4 instead of
Right.
6. And it's 18-16 now.
No, I agree, 100%.
Trust me, wrestling coaches, we think 5-6 matches ahead all the time.
And Jorge has been actually
Now look at his face, Bill.
really strong.
At least without white tape, it's not so noticeable.
I mean, they went all the way around the head. Like, it wasn't even just like, hey, let me put a little tape on the front. I mean, they
No.
went completely around. I don't think that thing's going to bleed anymore.
No, it's not.
Now,
gonna
we
come
thought
out.
it was tough breathing with one nostril clogged. I have to say, this kid is tough.
No, they're not going to let him bleed again.
No, they're not. And at least it will not be from his nose if he does.
No. And you saw the coach come over and tape it. And they did.
Well, they definitely taped it. But I will have to say, the one thing I'll say in this match is Jorge Montes for Wheeling is a tough kid.
He's not giving up.
No.
Not giving up. He likes that bar arm. Griff really likes that bar arm. He's got it again. Kid's got to step it over, walk it.
Yeah, and he's
step
up 14-0.
See, Wheeling stopping his leg, trying to stop him from walking over.
Yeah, and give the kid credit.
That's
You're
it.
exactly
That's
right.
the points now. As long as if it pins him, we get that. If it doesn't pin him, he's got a pin. Right there.
Whoa! That is exactly what the coach wanted.
Yep.
And give him credit, because Jorge was a strong kid. He was not giving up. But, boy, Griffin McEnroe did exactly what he wanted. You know, he kind of worked on some of his stuff. He got the points up, and then he pinned him at the end to get that full 6 points. And now Elk Grove is up 24-16. And now we're going to see Griffin's brother, Matt McEnroe, again, a senior captain, 126, going against Damian Montez, which a pretty good chance it's Jorge's brother, because they both have Montez as the last name.
I got a feeling this might be a quick match here, Bill.
If it's brothers, I don't know if I've ever done a match where brothers have wrestled each other back to back. You want to say that?
I've never seen it, with 2 sets of brothers going back to back. I've never seen it.
So Elk Grove up 24-16. This is Matt McEnroe for Elk Grove in the.
Well, now he's going to want to try to match his brother. So he's
Yes.
going to go for that pin.
Well, I think the goal would be to pin him quicker.
Yeah, I think, and that's what I said. I think there's maybe a quicker one here. He's got pretty good control. He's going to tilt him here. Nope. They both like that bar arm. Oh, now here comes the tilt. There it goes. Roll through it. And actually, Bill, that's just what the Wheeling kid wanted to do, is just roll right through it.
Yeah, nice job controlling him so he did not escape. So Wheeling will stay down as McEnroe's up 2-0 with just a minute left in the first. Boy, he had that arm up pretty
Yeah,
high.
He still has it. He's got to block that other arm. Do something with the other arm in order to be able to pull it. Now he's got it. Blocks the other arm where he grabs it. He's got the wrist now. Now he can run it around. Nope. Got to work that wrist. Half it. Nice switch off.
Boy, he's got the
nice
half.
switch off. Now he's got to walk it around.
Wow. Tell you, these Wheeling kids are tough.
Yep.
25
he's got
seconds.
the wrist. Here it comes round. Here it comes.
Yeah, he went
got
the
it.
opposite direction this time, but
Oh, lost it. Boy, the Griffin brothers like that bar arm. That's what they work on exclusively. So he's got that wrist. He's got 10 seconds. So
Yeah.
he really knows how to put his legs out in such a way to stop him from running that
yeah,
move.
Damien did a nice job. I mean, he was out wrestled in that first period, but he's only down 2-0. So this will be nice. Matt McEnroe is going to take down, see how he does escaping. Temporarily, Damien did a nice job, but gave it up right to his
Right there.
back.
Right there.
And he's in trouble with
Right there.
McEnroe on him.
He still don't have it.
Wow. Again, Damien, a strong kid. He was on his back and got out of it. Elk Grove up 7-0.
He's got the half again. Right there. He's going to try to run it. Nope. Still has that half. I got out of it. Got the bar arm. Boy, they like that bar arm work.
There he stacks him.
Yeah. He's got to come back the other way. He's got to run it back the other way. Nope. Here he comes.
Wow.
Almost got it. Almost got it. Step over. Right there. Step over. Squeeze up
Just
a little bit.
a couple inches away.
Squeeze up a little
there
bit.
he's coming
Right
down
there.
right now.
Now, bring the leg up
Right
right
there.
there. Bring his other leg a little bit. The leg a little bit. Bring the leg a little bit.
Wow.
He's got plenty of time. Don't let it go. Don't
Yeah,
let it go.
50 seconds left, so if he could just keep the pressure on
Don't
there.
let it go.
Damien's right shoulder
There,
for
right
Wheeling.
there. Now go over. There he goes. He's got to pick up on it.
Yeah, there's too much
Right there.
time left in this period.
Right there.
McEnroe with the pin. So pin, McEnroe. I will say, Matt did it faster.
That's what I thought.
So 30-16, Elk Grove pulling away now. And that's going to bring up the 132-pounder. This one was like a nice gift to Coach Vargas this year. Tufshin Zunbayan, 26-2, a sophomore. Didn't wrestle last year in the IHSA. But he's 26-2.
Oh my God! Look at him pick him up. Potentially dangerous.
The-
He picked him up from a fireman's, Bill. He just literally picked him into the fireman's. You don't see that. You don't see that. Trust me. You don't see that. I haven't seen that. That was impressive.
Well, his brother used to wrestle at Wheeling,
Right.
which is kind of a funny part about it too. And his brother was a state qualifier
Yes.
at Wheeling. And his first match, the first match of the year, he went up against the second-ranked 2A wrestler and beat him.
That tells you something. There's 3 classes in wrestling: 1A, 2A, 3A. Elk Grove's 3A, but 2A's still got a lot of good teams, quality wrestlers. That's impressive. Very impressive.
For your first match.
Yeah, very impressive. Obviously, he's got wrestling experience, Bill. Probably kids club or something like that. Or his brother taught him a lot.
Now, the 132-pounder for Wheeling, Kyle Kong, is actually a decent wrestler himself.
Well, still 0-0.
.30 seconds left in the first. Nice shot. Inside leg, spun around, takes him down, and is trying to tilt him right to his back. Tufshin up 2-0. And just trying to tilt.
Yep. You don't get pins out of a tilt, but you get a lot of points. Makes the bottom, the guy that's losing get demoralized and hopefully make mistakes.
Wow, what a job right there on the line. And you know what? A lot of people would panic there being on your back thinking you're going to get pinned.
Yeah, you don't usually pin a guy with a tilt, but you get points, and the guy's got to come back and make them up. You make a mistake, you catch him, and you pin him. Coach Vargas and I were talking about that before the meet tonight.
So 4-0. Tushin Zumbayan for Elk Grove. Looks over at the coach, gets his direction. Boy, nice job controlling that arm and pulling him down.
He has a nice tight waist, gets the arm control, and works it nice. Another bar arm. That's Elk Grove's new mantra, the bar arm. There it is, right there.
Wow.
There. Right there.
And he's in great
Stepped
position.
over all the way. Now he's got plenty of time to work that shoulder down.
Yeah, minute and a half.
Don't want to ruin our viewership, Bill, but if he pins him, Elk Grove's won the meet.
Yeah, don't say that.
I don't remember, but he pins him. That'll be the first time Elk Grove's beaten Wheeling in decades.
So they're up.
Really decades.
He's up. He gets 3 points there, so he's up 7-0. Nice job controlling him on the mat, not allowing him to stand up to get a point. And there he goes again for back points.
I stepped over nice right
wow.
there.
Wow!
Well,
that was like lightning quick.
Saw Coach Vargas a little happy. He knows.
Yeah, 36-16 with that pin.
And 3 matches left, so.
And he goes to 27-2 as a sophomore on varsity.
Yep.
Wow.
At a tough weight class. 132 is your tough weight class.
Wow.
That's
Unbelievable.
your stud class.
So now we got junior Adam Macro for Elk Grove going up against Ethan Nars. Adam a junior, Ethan a senior. And both pretty similar. Adam has 9 wins and Ethan has 10 wins. So it should be a pretty equal match at 138.
Excuse me if I'm smiling a lot, Bill. It's nice to see what happened tonight. It's really nice to see that.
Well, and
Long time.
And not just tonight. Yes, it's nice to see him beat Wheeling. But Coach Vargas has this team turned around.
Oh.
It's taken a few years to get there, but
No
he's
question.
doing it night in and night out. He's wrestling some tough schools. And, you know, I thought I saw, too, that they even went, you know, we mentioned the dual record 11-7. They took third
At
out of
Glenbard
14 teams, actually at the, I think it was the, like, Rack Lewis
Oh.
invite.
Right, Rex Lewis.
Rex Lewis.
Yeah.
Then they took 11 out of 24 at the Niles West invite, where there were teams from all out of state there.
Yep.
And they wrestled 10 mats at a time. So he's taking them to places, too, to wrestle those quality guys to get them better for when you come in conference.
Yep. And they just took third at Glenbard West. Close third. They almost took second. That's a tough tournament. You got some good schools there. That's how you turn a program around. You got to wrestle the best competition. You got to build the kids. It takes a few years, but he's done it. He's done a great job. Glad to see a winning record. This locks him for a winning record for dual meets this year. This is great. Beating Wheeling first time in decades. This is nice to see.
And as good as everything is, it sure is nice when you have a sophomore, Tushin Zumbayan, come out of nowhere and go 27 or 20, 27-2 to this point.
Yeah, you probably never expected to be there.
No. That's incredible.
And they're going to lose some kids this year, Bill. They're going to lose the McEnroe brothers. So he's got kids coming up, and he's just going to keep working them. But this really builds a program because people talk about in school, hey, kids want to go out for a successful program. They like to see that. And this is good for the program. It's just going to feed on itself.
So Adam Macro did a nice escape there while we were talking and ties it up 2-2 as we end the first. You know, the other good thing about Adam Macro is we talked to a lot of guys about being in football. Adam actually does gymnastics and cross country. So you don't see that a lot of times with wrestlers. But it makes a lot of sense though.
Gymnastics makes you strong.
Yes.
I mean, your body, you're working against your body weight all the time, which is like wrestling, and cross country gets you in shape.
Yeah.
Keeps your weight down, and so it's a perfect combination of sports when you think about it. for the big guys, football, linemen, and stuff like that, and for smaller guys, gymnastics is a great form.
So Adam up 4-2 as we go into the second. He's on the down position. Wheeling looking to ride and turn him. Might get a little bit high for Adam if he could stand up. I have to say I know Wheeling, he's in a better position now. Boy, I have to say, like when Craigie wrestled, it seemed like a lot of Wheeling wrestlers wrestled with their legs on the body like that. I haven't seen it as much lately, but now I see it again there.
Yeah, I mean, you go through phases. Some coaches stress it more, some don't. Obviously, Wheeling used to like throwing legs. Coach, Weiner used to push it a lot. Every coach is different. Like you see a lot of bar arms now for Elk Grove. That's obviously some tilting. Coach Ferguson, I know, likes to tilt. So coaches all get stuff they like. I love the fireman's carry. I love the cradle.
Yeah, Ethan Nahr is doing a nice job controlling. Not getting any points, though.
No, but he's making them work on the bottom.
Boy, there's a nice job by Adam standing up. If he could stay on the mat, he definitely wants to stay on the mat, but he's going to be off the mat. Yeah, he gave up a point. Elk Grove did a nice job keeping his toes in because he thought he'd get the escape. Didn't get the escape, but he got a locked hands.
Right. Well, that should have been a caution in that hand, but
I think it might have been because there's no point up there unless they're going to tell him to put the point up now.
He is.
Yep, there you go. It's 5-2.
Uh-oh, careful on that. Careful on that.
Yeah, he's...
Out of bounds.
Boy, that's one where you want to go out of bounds.
Yes.
That was a great job using the boundary on that one. So 5-2. Elk Grove with a 3-point lead. Really giving up no points down below. Tries to run out of there fast too, but is slammed right back down on the mat. And Adam, just a junior for Elk Grove. Ethan, a senior for Wheeling. And that's it for 2.
Okay, Wheeling's taken down.
Like a big cold breeze just came behind us. What is that all about? We're like in the middle of the school. Someone opened the window?
I don't know. Hopefully the roof is solid.
Yeah. 5-2 in favor of Adam Macro and Elk Grove. Boy, Ethan doing a good job standing up, but Adam throws him back down temporarily. Ethan for Wheeling back up, trying to break the arms.
He's trying to get up, but he's not doing it.
Yeah, kind of a stalemate the last period and a half here.
Nice thing for Elk Grove, he's eating some time.
Yeah,
Ref may call. Nope. He's going to get out of here.
Adam got a little bit high there and was able to let Ethan up.
Yep.
So 5-3.
Can't give up a takedown here, Bill.
No, Wheeling takes him down. It's tied. So circle back to the center. Just a minute left, so it will take a lot of doing for Adam to get him down on the mat. That time.
Oh, snap him.
Oh, a nice aggressive move there by Adam for Elk Grove. Coach Vargas on the side.
Well, he wants him snapping. He's set for the snap, and then you spin right around him and get your takedown.
So 5-3. Wheeling in the solid gold singlet. Takes
Good
a
leg.
shot.
Good leg
misses.
by Elk Grove. Got that leg out just time. Now he can snap him. See, he wants him to snap him, because snapped and spin around him.
Yeah, you want to get that head in
Yeah.
the down position and then kind of just spin
And
around
he had
on
his
his
head down there.
back.
He had his head on the mat. That's when you can easily keep it down, control it, and go right behind
Yeah,
him.
that would have been the match if he could have done that,
Yes.
got behind. Only 30 seconds left.
He should be able to hold off. 30 seconds in quality wrestle, you can kind of stall out. Head down, see? He wants to
Nice
snap
job there.
Now, see, snap and get behind. Now, watch your weight. Watch his weight. He's fine. He's good. Stay there and kind of eat some of the time. There you go.
15 seconds.
Takedown.
Great
Nice.
job. Huge 2 points right there.
And that's what the coaches tell him. Get his head down and come behind him just like he did.
Puts
Perfect
it up
move.
7-3.
Perfect.
I'll tell you, they opened the door. It's freezing in here now. 7-3, big win. And that's the type of win, even though Elk
Confidence.
Grove has it set tonight. Those are the big wins. Some of these matches that you don't expect. You know, Adam comes in 9-18 against Ethan, who's 10-20. That's a coin flip.
That's definitely one of the Smith boys.
Yeah,
He's
that's-
got a forfeit.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, they just gave it to him.
Oh. Were we expecting a wrestler there or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Must have chosen.
Yeah,
not
they
to.
originally had I think a forfeit there. So John Smith, who's 33-3, goes to 34-3. Looked impressive out there.
He's definitely you could tell the Smith boys. You know the looks.
Now this
should be
is the
good.
match we've been waiting
Yes.
for. Doesn't really matter on the score with Elk Grove up 39-22. However, at 23-5, Joey Gaskell, just a sophomore in the Elk Grove Grenadier singlet, going up against Andy Madrigal, 21-5. Both on that honor roll for the Daily Herald today. So these are two that obviously will see each other in conference and maybe even in sectionals.
Oh, nice wizard.
And a tough weight at 152. So these are probably
Yes.
two of the.
And Joey was a sectional qualifier as a freshman at a middleweight, which is not easy to do. I'm telling you.
And he
that
got-
was impressive.
And he put 21 wins up as a
Yes.
freshman.
That was impressive. You can see he's in good shape too. He had a very good wrestler in the club wrestling too for the junior grins. Nice
Boy,
snap.
nice snap by
Yeah.
Andy for wheeling to get him to his knees. And
Yeah.
actually almost gets around.
Nice.
Wow, what a spin
Oh.
out by Joey.
I thought he was going to get the takedown on that one.
Wow. And see, that's a difference. Two quality wrestlers. Any other wrestler, Andy would have had the easy takedown
Yes.
there.
This is huge, Bill. It's huge for the conference seedings. It's a big match for both boys.
Well, and it's nice, too, that the coaches let them wrestle against each other, because sometimes you do see a forfeit or you see someone sit or move up and down a weight just for what you said.
Yes.
They don't want to give up any type of seating.
I avoided that. I always thought the boys should wrestle. Let them see the competition.
Because, again, Joey 23-5 and Andy 21-5, so both with just 5 losses. This could be a big difference with that extra loss.
Yes. Well, head-to-head comes first criteria. So if he can beat them, you know, you get the seeding.
There's an inside leg. Couldn't finish it.
He likes the wizard. Likes the wizard. Look, he's stepping over it.
Wow. He's
Stepping over
almost
it.
there. He's
Stepping over
almost
it.
there.
Off the mat. Oh,
Oh, that was close.
shoulder hurts a little bit. Wizards are tough on the shoulder. They're tough. Yep. Go second period.
Yeah, we'll go to the second. 0-0. And interesting because Joey's just a little bit shorter, but you can see he's like just a little bit huskier, and Andy just a little bit taller, a little bit leaner. So a little
Wheeling
bit different
took down.
body.
Hopes if he gets away, that point could help to go overtime.
So we start the second 0-0. Wheeling takes down Gaskell up on top. Looking to spin him. Almost got him to his back there.
Got the escape.
Wow, he did get it. You know, nice move by Andy. He stayed in the yellow and kind of threw Joey threw Joey kind of around to the side out of bounds, but Andy stayed in to get the point. And it did take him about 30 seconds, but he does manage to get out with a minute and a half left. Really both still feeling each other out.
It's really a good match. I mean, you may not see a lot of points, but when you get two quality wrestlers, this is very technical. Look, nice shot.
Nice
got it.
double
He
shot
got it.
takedown to
Oh.
his back.
Oh, he slammed him. So they slammed him.
Coach Vargas wants an explanation over at the scorer's table. You know, that is a tough call because he didn't intentionally do that.
Well, you
when
never
the
intentionally
player's
did.
up. Well, I mean, I've seen some people intentionally do it.
But there was no question that was a
So they keep them both on their feet again?
yeah.
Boy, that was a great double leg where he had them.
He lost it.
Yeah, just. But you know, the good news is that that's there.
Yes.
So he knows that that's going to be there again. So we're under a minute in the second with that point going to Wheeling.
It could be a big point too.
Yeah, so it's 2-0.
Nice.
There's that double again. That
Keep
time
your
he
feet
takes
in.
him straight
Keep
down.
your feet in. Keep your feet in.
He's got the toes. He's got the toes.
Oh, so he called a point against Wheeling because he fleed the mat. He pulled him off to avoid the points. So he called it fleeing. That's why I gave 1 point to him.
You know, the one thing I said, you mentioned earlier, they ref it based on the quality of the wrestlers.
Yes.
And you can see how these refs are pretty
Just
intense
gave a
on this
warning.
one.
Just gave a warning to the Wheeling coach.
Yep.
Up.
There goes the point.
Yep.
So now that important point is kind of washed out. We're 2-2.
Yep.
It's even now. They're on their feet with 30 seconds left in the second.
That assistant coach had to open his mouth, and he shouldn't do that.
No, and not in a match like you just mentioned, seeding in conference, which is probably the most important thing here.
Coach Kern's biting his tongue because,
boy, they almost had the single leg, came back out of it. Boy, the more aggressor though on their feet definitely has been Joey Gaskell. Wow, Joey just cannot get it. The boundaries, they need to make this match just a little bigger.
Hang on. I think they're asking, was it a team point? Maybe it was a team point. No, it was a match point. Okay, I thought it was maybe they thought it was.
No, it was. They moved it.
So a team point.
So it is back to 2-1. You know, that's very important to correct that up there too, because you wrestle differently if you're up or down. So you're exactly right. We said 2-2 because Wheeling had given up a point, but they gave that point up against a team score, which quite honestly doesn't mean a thing.
No, Elk Grove had already won.
So, but it does mean it on this match because it's 2-1. The good thing is this is the third with 2 minutes
See,
left.
there they did now. They took it down.
Joey Gaskell is down, so he just needs to escape and it's tied. So Joey, you know, I would think is in a pretty good position here. Boy, nice roll. It almost worked. There's the escape.
Okay.
Oh, he
Here we
could
go.
Yeah, it's 2-2. And Joey's been the only one that's been able to take anyone down, at least apparently. None of them have counted yet.
Told you, last match of the night, Bill.
Oh, Joey had it for a second there. There, he's got him on his back. He's got him on his back. First of all, 2 point takedown. He's up 4-2.
He got 2 back points.
And he's got 2 back points. He's up 6-2.
Big,
which is
big
huge
move.
with a minute 18 left.
Big move.
That is huge.
Big move.
Now this here, I wouldn't necessarily want to let him go immediately, just to stall a little bit.
He's gone now.
So 6-3, and Joey throws him again, but both of them off the mat. So a minute 1 left. Joey with a huge third, up 6-3, but has to be careful because Andy Madrigal is still a dangerous wrestler with only 5 losses on the season.
I think Joey's going to be smart here. Right there.
Yeah, Andy tried to throw him, and Joey just sat on him.
Eating up the clock.
Whoa, Andy almost missed there. So they're in the middle of the mat again on their feet. 38 seconds left. Joey up 3.
Joey's just locking up a little bit here now. Head controlling his head. That's what you want to do now.
Yeah, under 30 seconds.
Warning stalling for Elk Grove.
Under 30.
But there's not enough time left to really do much with the stalling.
So 23 seconds left.
Yeah.
I think they did give a point. 6-4, which is huge, because now a takedown ties it. Joey did give up a point for stalling by backing off the mat. 20 seconds left.
So now Joey's
Andy Madrigal needs a throwdown.
Joey's just hold on. I think Wheeling's
12
a little
seconds.
tired, Bill. Wheeling's a little tired.
He tries for the leg. Joey holds him off. Stalemate with 6 seconds.
He's got him. He beat him. Nice match. Nice match.
They're
3
both
seconds.
up with 3.5 seconds left.
He'll just circle a little bit. It'll be fine. Circle.
Boy, warning. I think Wheeling might have started quick there, which you don't
He's
blame
fine.
him.
Nice match. Nice match.
Wow. What a match by two quality wrestlers. I mean, we said that is going to be the one to watch, and it worked out perfectly with Elk Grove starting at 160. This ended up to be the last match.
That was exciting. What a way to finish. Like I told you, Bill, the last match could come down to, and that was exciting.
Boy, I'll tell you, it's been all year, but Elk Grove Wrestling is back on the map.
It
I mean,
is
they
here.
beat Wheeling, which is a quality team. We
Guaranteed
saw
a
some
winning
quality
record.
wrestling.
Yep. Guaranteed a winning record, winning season, which is huge for them. And they doubled them up. That was a big win for Elk Grove.
Yeah,
Big win.
42-21, and more importantly, especially with that Joey Gaskell win at the end, that kind of put the icing on,
Yes.
cherry on top of the icing on the cake. I mean, that was incredible, but we can't stress it enough. His seeding for conference.
Yes.
That's huge.
Well,
Not only the
conference-
win, but head to head.
Conference, then you got regionals, and that's the state series. You want to do that, it can come back to help you there. That helps. I mean, that was a big win for him. A lot of big wins tonight, Bill, with a lot of these boys. And I'll tell you, it's fun watching Elk Grove wrestling again.
Yeah, congratulations to Coach Vargas for another victory, and I'd like to thank Uncle Craig for helping out tonight. Once again, I'm Bill Beaupre, and this has been an EGTV Channel 6 sporting event. Thanks a lot, and have a great night.
Good night. How you doing?